Mr. 21K, how are you? But anyway, because I have to charge my phone a little bit, I use my phone for chat. I thought we could watch this video. I anyway wanted to watch it with you guys. If you don't know who NartOutHere is, you should go ahead and subscribe to that guy. That's a fucking insanely nice guy. Like both a nice guy, but his videos are great. He's teaching you the tips and tricks that the pro players have been sitting and spending hours on finding. And then when they use them in a match, he shows them to you. So we have 30 minutes of video, so there's plenty. And he has sexy voice as well. The symptoms I had, so I feel, yeah. It sucks. It's probably just a common cold. I've felt like this a million times in my life, but it's just a little bit more scary with Corona and stuff. I have been starting to...
On CT sides, pros do prefer the Deagles first when it comes to force buys or ecos. However, the 5-7 has made a resurgence. There hasn't been an update to the 5-7 that's making the pros switch over. I think it's a chain reaction. One pro switches over, and other pros are seeing it more commonly used, and they're going to give it a try themselves. This is the meta. If you're still using the CZ, try switching over to the 5-7 and giving it a try yourself. Before I go on any further, I want to let you know this video is sponsored
kind of agree
by
with that.
Predict. If you play
I think we can skip the sponsors here, guys. I still have my RuneScape open. 2 seconds. Let me close that bad boy. Whoop.
Throws a smoke off the left mid wall, which leaves a gap for him to peek stairs. However, doesn't spot anyone.
Oh, that's pretty interesting, actually.
Up second. Peeks in,
oh, that's actually quite nice.
Back after.
So, like, if you're down the slope holding with orb, this might look like a regular mid smoke or just the G2 smoke, like the deep mid smoke. So you don't see that there's a gap, and it's actually pretty good angle to have here. Plus, you can peek second mid.
You can't see the gap unless you're pushed out into mid. And same goes with coming from
you can't even see him. That's actually sick.
The deep mid smoke.
Do you have time for inventory review? Like as in you review mine, or I review yours? Like I don't really care all that much about skins, so I don't think I'm the right guy to do it. How goes? It's going good, Tommy. Just a little bit ill, but yeah, I've seen this one.
And sprays a smoking case vitality.
It's really smart.
Trying to nade T stairs, gets punched by Zaibu, who magically appears
why
out
would
of
he
nowhere.
be there?
Navi have their own variation of their deep mid smoke run boost op mid peak. Electronic first throws the deep mid smoke that acts as a one-way to the right of the smoke, leaving a gap to the left. Simple gets run boosted with an op and goes to the left of the smoke and peak stairs.
I think I've seen this.
And then stays behind the cover of the smoke to hold second mid, which he gets punched by Jack. However, bit trades. You aren't expecting anyone to push deep mid smoke. Moving forward, whenever the CTs throw the deep mid smoke at the start of the round, T's have
I guess really.
Off peak to the right of the smoke.
I mean, it's not so next level because it seems pretty simple, but the fact that teams have started doing something like this is pretty insane.
It's down towards port
I did it maybe 2015, not with the deep smoke thrown from spawn, but just from here bouncing it, kind of like Mansu did. With like I landed it deeper. And then I peek second mid, I call it the dream. But here you're actually kind of using your own smoke as cover. And yeah, it's like hard to even tell.
Shush boosts him to see over the smoke towards mid, where Stown kills Zaibu. You're more familiar with teams and players doing it from the long side, and now teams have to worry about the short side as well. G2 smoke mid and Art with a hero rifle gets boosted inside the smoke by
this is smart as well.
Where he gets the kill into Monacy. Fear will go on to win this round.
That's just nice.
Zaiwu and Magis throw nades towards window at the start of the round to mask Dupree's footsteps as he rushes boiler and out apartments. Dupree will flank Banana, and unlucky for him, only gets 1 kill before
what the hell? That's actually sick.
Refreshes POV.
They could have landed the nades though, maybe. Like Magus' nade was not that good, and she was failed. So, hey Neto, I redeemed my channel points for profile sign a few days ago. When will you find the time to sign? Honestly, there's still a little bit a work in progress. If you can send your Steam link to me on Twitter, then I'll do it there. Like, I'm pretty sure the way we're gonna do the channel points for profile sign is that, like, I should be getting a message with it, but I haven't, so I'm not sure.
Twist has a lineup to Molly Apartments from Mini Pit.
Yeah, Tommy, maybe it is the Danish curse, man. I mean, I'm living in the Netherlands right now.
Throw the Molly in this round.
But
so here's what the Molly would look like had he done so.
Yeah, it's just a little bit shit.
Off Apartments roof and lands on balcony, which also spreads inside apps.
Whoa, that's actually quite nice.
Of the God Flash, he crouches next to the half wall, aims here, then stands and left click throw. The flash lands front pit.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I feel like the other one is better though, because the whole idea with having it bounce on top of this is that like the guys on side will also be blind. This one will not take the guys on side. I don't know why you would do this one. I mean, this one does take dildo pit. So like if this guy is peeking this way, he will not be blind. But no one coming up from here can actually peek this guy now. So I guess this is like a situational thing where they know the guys have to be side, maybe headshot. Like I know Exile loves to play headshot. Is it to take graveyard also? I'm not sure. It's a little bit weird. But I think the other one is better.
Near this box, which will give him a one-way. He gets on top of the back box afterwards, and then he gets a nice 3k, shutting down Fnatic's Retake.
I think this goofy guy is really underrated. I felt that way many years. Like when I play him, he's always good, and he's been doing it for so many years now that it's not a joke. I think the guy deserves the opportunity at some point. Oh, I don't call it another shit. Never said another shit. I'm just ill.
The flash will blind MBK, netting a kill for Kerrigan.
I do this flash a lot.
If you want to set lineup for a retake flash from mid instead of the window flash, Cadian has one where he jumps onto the mini wall, aims above
I threw this in some really old team, like 5 years ago.
However, it still works. He needs to aim a little bit higher. The flash will blind Flames, jump spot half wall, forcing him back. Down smokes banana behind.
Don't judge me, but I don't have social media. Is there some other way?
Then left click.
Yes. You know what? I'll just permit you in chat. Akuchiba. But then I need to open my Twitch chat here. Oh my god! I didn't even change the title. I guess. What is the chat? The title even? What am I trying here? Good, I have that open now so I can grab your link.
Teams usually pair a half-wall molly with this smoke. FaZe on the other side don't contest knowing this and wait behind the smoke. Some teams are throwing the mid-banana smoke on their CT sides for banana control. If they do so, you get boost towards Brum to peek over the smoke. The log boost works as well, which is very common, but most players don't know. They could boost towards Brum too. This boost also works if the CT's molly deep.
It's pretty nice,
you
actually.
put out the molly with your own smoke. You could try to boost behind the cover of
pretty nice.
Brum side. Alex smokes front A site, standing in front of the mailbox, puts his crosshair here, then left click throw. This smoke will negate the potential CT crossfire from pit and site.
Oh, that's actually nice to have a lineup for it.
The site player and trade out Jack's pit, then advance site. Crims from
that's
apartment
nice,
balcony flashes mid for Alex to peek. He aims at the top right of the corner of the square, then jump throw.
That's an easy lineup.
FaZe players mid, setting up for next.
I've seen this. I think Alex gets an ace.
3K.
Oh. Just 3k then.
Twist flashes above this roof with a...
Let me grab this link before it disappears. Why is the link here but it's not here? Is it because I didn't have the chat open or what? Fuck it. I can just write your name since you have an easy one. Johnny Bazooka. If you're scamming me and you didn't use channel points now, then you get a punch in the throat. No.
The right and left click throw. It's intended for.
I'm sorry for sniffling so much, guys.
FaZe plans on going through the smoke, but can't.
We had something in Sprout that was actually really interesting. It was created because of this like scenario where you end up behind the smoke. So we made like a keyword for it called goggles, where if you called goggles, it meant that you did a flash like in front of the smoke and a flash behind the smoke. So like it would look like the flash behind would come first, you know? And then when that popped, you turn around and then the flash in front popped. So that if someone played right behind the smoke, they would be blind by the flash in the back. And if someone was playing side, they would be blind by the flash side, like the entry flash.
Cancels.
But it's really nice, and you don't have to use it just here. You could use it on any map. Just if you're in a smoke or something, you just say, let's do goggles, and then everyone knew just, okay, fair enough. We need a flash both in the front and the back.
Flash from the same position and lineup.
I saw this. This fucking smart. What was this lineup? This one I want to steal.
Kerrigan from back second has a lineup to Molly and Flash B entrance. He aims here at
this
top
is really smart. Like,
left click throw the Molly.
It's good to have a lineup just for the Molo, but the Flash as well is just so sick, and the CT player can peek with that.
Gambit are in a half by. Nafny has a flash from CT that lands front sight. He stands in front of this corner.
Oh shit, I'm fucking up a little bit.
Walks one step forward.
How much shine? I think you can check the channel points. Should be there.
Phase player setting up 2 kills. With Shira coming through the CT smoke, and Gameit will go on to win this eco. Enters boosts his Exile with a rifle to peek CT where he catches JKS Jiggle peeking and entries onto him. From JKS's POV he gets deleted. Jiggle peeking and entries onto him.
This I've seen before.
From JKS's POV he gets deleted.
So pretty nice. Trust me, I'm no scammer. No, I believe you, bro. I'm just kidding.
Aims below the orange paint on the car wall, then left click throw.
But much love.
Snows in from Godsend Academy.
I saw this one.
Where he throws an infinite range molly from Dark.
The thing is, though, like, for you to get into this situation, and then I have literally no idea how to line this. Like, he has to take the big crosshair, but this doesn't line up with anything really. This doesn't line up with anything really, and this doesn't line up with anything really. It seems so like pixel, but maybe I'm wrong.
cserato throws a smoke that lands middle of B site. He aims to the right of this building, then left click throw. The smoke gives cover from back site where Zippex is holding to allow Furia to come out balcony. Drop gets
that's pretty nice. Whoa, that's nice with the boost.
Who was not expecting the boost.
That's really nice actually.
A defensive smoke for the CTs as well, as we see Alexa B playing around the smoke and getting 3 kills off of it.
That's nicely played by Alexi.
Brolin Molly's
is that a pixel smoke? I think.
He puts his
wait, pixel smoke?
Here, then jump throw.
No, but the
this molly spreads on both sides of connector where T sometimes hold.
Whoa, that one is sick.
This molly is thrown as a T's top.
Whoa, you should learn this one, guys.
Here, then jump throw. This molly spreads on both sides of connector where T sometimes hold when they get.
That is so sick, guys.
This molly is thrown as
this can't be
smoke is fading.
Stated enough.
Messi throws a fast
that's a fucking sick
smoke, crouching in front of the trash can. He will aim at the corner of the window.
The funny thing about this one is that if you do this one,
walk and jump throw.
Like if you sit, like this is really actually I think a little bit funny. If you sit this side of the trash can, you need to use this lineup. If you sit this side of the trash can, you need to just aim here instead.
When he hits this part of the red rug, in this clip here, Fnatic uses a smoke to try to get a fast cat to split B.
I think it's pretty pixelated, Molo, yeah.
Kind of smoke from the left side of trash.
Yeah, you see it now.
Crouches, aims as shown, then crouch walks until he hits.
So it's always the right side, which is pretty cool.
Charles will use this smoke in this round to help take fast mid control. Blamef throws a flash to help take kitchen and apartments by aligning with this step, aims at the top of the B, runs forward until he hits the wall on the right, then left click throw. Snappy hears the flash and looks away and gets killed. This flash will cover balcony if
I was about to say this flash is for balcony, it's not for close. I mean, it still works for close, I guess, but
pull off the complexity juggernaut
Snappy position himself a little bit different than will be different.
Player staying in the corner while 4 stack, and it works out as Apex walks into the stack and gets killed.
Blame.
cserato uses the gap of the left box to see.
How do I line up the Molo Inferno? No clue, bro. Seriously, no clue.
Rain throws a deep.
Sorry, guys, I need a napkin real quick. Oh man, this is gonna be my whole day. You know what's the best thing about being ill, like with a cold? You all of a sudden have an excuse for all the used napkins in the trash can.
This wood, then jump throw.
What?
As he reaches triple. I haven't seen this smoke being thrown in a while, and I want to show it off.
Got B smoke.
Just be careful of the T's pushing behind the smoke to see over.
It's not the. It's not that bad with that guy.
He is on the back wall, and he's gonna cover this line of the wall with the wall in front of him. Then he aims here, and then he will jump throw.
I've seen Simple fail this clash a lot of times.
Top of the vase as well as
that's pretty nice.
Right.
This one, when you land it.
With apps control nades from B site. First he throws the smoke by staying near the crates, aims as shown, then runs 2 steps forward and left click throw. Afterwards he moves back to the same position and throws a molly with the same lineup. He will then jump into
actually nice. Yeah, this is actually really nice.
Molly does not cover all of kitchen.
Really nice combo actually.
Short from outside T mid and then Molly's window. For the smoke he is on the back wall standing on the line, aims here then left click throw. For the molly he aims at the antenna, runs 2 steps forward and left click throw.
This is a pretty cool pistol round actually.
Use these nades on their T pistol to fake going up connector, however instead choose to go through their short smoke and split B.
Oh, but they are so heavy B stack. I mean you also need like some connector pressure here, right? I see the idea, but it's like
Their T-pistol.
Well, 142 the Molo goes there.
However,
Look, they're just standing here in mid and shooting. This doesn't look like an A split, you know? Whoever is here, I think, yeah, Buster. I mean, if he recognizes this, at least he can give the best info. And I think you probably need someone to jump up into con and try to maybe go jungle or something. Because then if you get contact on one of the A guys, then they are gonna rotate, but like this, it's not that good.
Standard apartment molly nade at the start of the round, and then he pairs it up with this cool flash that he throws it off the site.
The cat smoke's nice, yeah. Will you watch EPL today? I'm watching because of looking for Org.
He gets on balcony, he gets a pick before.
No, I don't think I will watch. I mean, I might watch some of the later games, but I want to stream. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be online on stream today. It depends a little bit on. Depending on like how ill I feel. Because if I'm gonna just sit like this the whole day, it's a little bit fucked up. Looking for Org actually asked me if I wanted to stand in for a tournament, but I think I was playing with Finest at that moment or something. Oh, I was locked. No, they asked me if I wanted to play Pro League with them. That was how it was. But I
look at this insane angle Hunter holds to watch short. He's behind this box and he has this gap.
Okay, I was about to say the first angle was shit, but this is pretty sick.
This is not an angle CT's play, so you should get the early jump onto the T's as they're swinging cat.
Oh, that's fucking
Electronic
sick.
has a flash for any T's inside.
At least when the alt peaks first.
Who is Apex to swing a peek inside of ramp. However, the flash gets thrown
pretty
late
nice.
GT already out ramp and they kill Boomich.
Pretty nice flash though.
Hunter has an easy lineup to smoke bottom con from short. He will position himself in the middle of the doorway with the line, aims at the gap at the bricks here, then jump throw.
This smoke is nice. I think I've seen it before. Oh, that's actually really easy. I can show you a mind-blowing connector smoke as well.
By pulling the pin on the smoke and using his index finger on his left hand and puts it onto the wood, then left-click throw. Credit to Turns for telling me about this smoke.
Oh.
Mobs has a post-plant triple from this top rail, staying on top of this pole.
What?
As shown, then jump throw. He throws it when he hears the bomb being defused. Mobs will win this 1v2 clutch. Shout out to DRN for showing.
Oh my god.
Rob smokes left arch and market window from below the stairs outside apartments. His teammate drops him one smoke. For the left arch smoke, he crouches, aims to the right of this wood, then jump throw. As for the market window smoke, he does miss it. I tried replicating it myself, however, couldn't find a smoke that landed inside market window and only smokes that land outside the window.
The smoke was not even
right
close.
Arch smoke, Brokey inside apartments.
Yeah, Rival, sounds pretty sick. Whoa, you've been following for 7 years.
And left click throw.
What a god.
Here are two new instant Rob's Xbox smokes thrown from two different spawns than the one I previously shown. The first one, aim here, then jump throw.
I think it's jump throw forward or not.
Here is the other lineup for the other spawn. Robs will crouch, aims as shown, then stands up and jump throw. Kerrigan pushes long A and he kills Monacy, G2's Opper. Brokey, CT mid, knowing G2's Opper is dead, takes it to his full advantage to peek mid without getting punished. Here he is favored to take these duels versus riflers.
That's nice. Like, it's pretty simple though. But it's good to show as well. Like, I remember that's something I was really good at in Lyngby, that I was really good at recognizing, okay, if the other team's AWP is dead, I could do whatever the fuck I want, you know? I don't think he has to run, yeah, maybe not. That could actually be.
Left and falls back behind single. This smoke works as a defensive smoke to give him cover, to allow Brokey to isolate.
This is pretty nice at least.
He take a shot, then fall back behind the cover.
But look, this is what people don't realize as well. When you play CSGO as an AWP at the top level, like look at this, he's holding an angle, right? What happens? They flash, then they run boost over the angle, okay, right? Then now they actually follow up, and it's good that he gets the first kill. But he could have even, if the timing from Nico was just a little bit better, like Nico could catch him there. And what the hell can he do against getting flashed and run boosted on? Then he's like, look, now he smokes for himself, then his teammate gets Molotov, he gets blind, his teammate flashes as well, and then, like, now there's a flash coming in from the T's, and a flash from the CT's, and another Molo from the CT's, and another flash, and an HE, and then, like, you have to realize, playing AWP in matchmaking or faces or something is completely different. It's really easy. That's why people say the orb is so overpowered. I mean, the orb is sort of supposed to be the strongest weapon. It's the most expensive, reasonably viable weapon in the game, you know. Like, but it's just, people think orbing is just super easy, but literally when you try to play orb against the top team, the amount of nades and things they will do to not let you get any easy shots is incredible. Like, Brogy is playing this round perfect. He falls back after his shot. He smokes for himself and stuff. And look how insanely tough it still is for him to get any impact. And he's playing against Deagle and AK. But it's like mainly Deagles. It's insane.
AK in this round.
Så ja. Skal du med til noget premium mig and mate? Nej, jeg spiller med i solo, bro. Sorry. But like, if you look at this, look, there's another flash. Now there's gonna be a flash thrown here also. Oh, no, man, that one was already thrown.
Looking off Xbox and then holding lower tunnels, which James loves to do. The T's will be on high caution. However, if you do throw the smoke, meaning CT's could have pushed lower, and the T's have to be
guys, I feel so disgusting.
You want to have teammates helping you out here because if Xbox wasn't smoked off, then the T's can lurk up catwalk and kill you. James will fall back once the smoke fades. I've got a full video where I show 20 different.
This is not really that exciting.
Any CT snipers to peek, which matches does here.
Oh, that's nice. This is nice. This is like an old Shearsome thing, I think. Like using a decoy. Whoa. Caught him in a crack.
Spotting the mid-cross, Shiro gets boosted behind the suicide boxes by Hobbit to hold short for any peeks or pushes. I didn't know this was an angle.
Det var også sjovt godt, at gider. Nu må I mindst adde dig på Steam. Du må gerne adde mig, men jeg har ikke ret mange friendly spots tilbage. Jeg bliver helt så nødt til at fjerne nogen, jeg rent faktisk kender, så jeg adder ikke rigtig folk, jeg ikke kender længere, desværre. This smoke is so sick if you can land it consistently. Honestly, this one is better than the other.
Robs at the start of the round throws the standard ramp smoke towards Trophy. However, he pushes through to the right of the smoke where he can see towards lobby. He's not gonna find any kills, and he stays inside Trophy. You can spot Robs, but since Trophy is smoked off, the T's might not think
that's actually pretty sick.
It. Nico from control doors.
The sniper's field of view.
Back sight,
the sniper is field of view, so it makes sense.
Ramp where he has a one-way to
the sniper's field of view, so it makes sense. I don't know actually
exactly
what you mean, but yeah, it is really difficult. This is a common one way.
Above the smoke.
So it's not really anything new.
Almost GTR on Eco and honestly buys a Zeus and does a fast rush to Mini where he almost Zeus's K-Seratu had he committed with the push. Try this next time you're on Eco, let me know how it goes. The beam aims at this part of the safe. Then without moving his mouse, strafes to his left until his crosshair is near the blue doorway, then run forward and left click throw. The molly is used to lay upper rotations while his teammates cross to secret.
That's actually quite nice.
Godsend throws decoys on T-Root outside to try to mask their footsteps as 3 of the players rush Silo to Mini. However, it doesn't work out here as Madden inside Mini picks off 2 of the players dropping down. From Madden's POV, you can hear the footsteps still. This tactic may work had there been more pressure towards door to pull Madden's attention away.
Oh, they're also going so slow on us.
From Madden's POV, you can hear the footsteps
like, look,
still.
they're chilling now.
May work had there been more pressure towards door
and
to pull
they go on the Molo,
away.
But I feel like this is way too late also to go. Jeg måske lige død.
Electronic at the start of the round gets on top of flowers and
throws
a smoke and molly over the wall. And it lands in graffiti and CT.
I don't think I'll be able to play Orbro on pro level though. That's what I meant. Yeah, it's fucking hard.
The reason he does this is to supply Perfecto the solo B player this round with extra utility for him to use to sell that there's nades at B early on. Wall has 2 flash lineups for electronics utility
like
afterwards.
Super crazy.
Hooksy from his position on the back wall has 2 flash lineups he could throw. The first one is for any T's that push in the water and are advancing, and the second one is for short pipe, which blinds Crim, setting up the kill for Yabby. Kerrigan's gonna throw an outside monster flash for his teammates to peek from monster. However, the flash misses as it will hit the beam. To throw the flash correctly, stand here, then aim here and run 1 step forward and jump throw.
That was really deep.
Alien throws a flower one-way smoke. He crouches next to this wall, puts his crosshair here, then left click throw. Afterwards, he gets on top of flowers and has a gap to see down banana. Unfortunately, he doesn't spot anyone using the smoke.
Yeah, Bill.
You can hardly spot Alien behind the smoke.
I agree completely.
Searson smokes jump up from below boost. He aims below this arrow, then jump throw.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Searson smokes graffiti from the platform outside monster. He will aim to the top right of this fence, then jump
This
throw.
I've never seen.
Big will pair this smoke with a CT molly. There's a full breakdown of this tactic in my Discord.
That's actually really
Messi
nice.
flashes connector. He aims at the bottom middle of the boost, then jump throw. The flash blinds Tizian, leading towards a kill for
Whoa,
Brawl.
that's
Make
a
sure
nice
you
flash.
blow up the door beforehand.
That's a nice level.
Mopes gets run boosted cross monster where NIP won't spot him crossing, and then surfs his way close monster where he doesn't get checked as S-Attack comes out and Mopes kills him from behind.
Nice.
Flame spots players mid and smokes off top connector, then moves around to the right platform to where he can see over the smoke. He doesn't spot anyone and pushes through and flanks, catching off Shush, who was not expecting him.
That's really well played. It's really extremely well played.
Connector throws a top con one-way smoke. He's in the corner.
I've never seen this lineup before.
Throw. Afterwards, he advances on top of the platform and stands on top of the pipes, which allow him to see over the smoke.
This was kind of the same lineup, or like not the same lineup, but the same landing spot as the Flamesy one.
Default
It's pretty
on
cool.
B-site if Heaven's smoked off. He aims at this mark on the wall, then moves towards a shelf, crouches, then left click throw.
That's kind of sick.
S-Attack throws a flash off the plant wall, which bounces into bathroom, causing both of the Gambit players to look away, which disrupts their double bathroom CT setup.
I'm not sure that one was supposed to go into the bathroom, but hey, it did.
If you want to smoke Heaven, you could throw it off this right wall, which Popsy does here.
Yeah, that's also not really that new.
As he is running. The flash blinds Yabby, setting himself up for the kill.
It's pretty nice. It's nothing special. Just like, you can just do that on feeling.
Nafny flashes monster from pit ramp.
This one I've never seen like this lineup, but it's
above this sleeve. Then
it is not. It doesn't even have to be a lineup, honestly. Okay, that was pretty pixel, but still, you can do it also kind of on feeling.
Roy has a
doesn't need to be a perfect flash.
Next to the bathroom wall.
Does the smoking condor reduce the effect of the flash? No.
Next to his leaves, then left click throw. Nafny, playing anti-flash, gets killed by Nico Das. This flash has a similar trajectory as the jump throw fountain flash that you're familiar with. Shiro smokes deep long A, aiming above this part of the umbrella. Then
I like this a lot.
In this round, Shiro will use this smoke to show presence.
Gambit really found some interesting. This one is not quite deep enough, I would say.
Mid flashes long A for Twist to swing out. Twist will spot a player at tree, and Kerrigan mollies tree from mid, aiming top left of this building, then run forward and left throw. The molly flushes out Messi out of position.
Kerrigan.
Kerrigan pushes into
the fuck?
And kills him.
I'm not even sure he has a lineup for that. I think he's just doing it.
In between these leaves, then left click throw.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, Tumbo, but no, it doesn't.
Marks mollies back white and double, standing next to the box on the stairs. Aims here at the white corner, then left click throw.
It's pretty nice. Takes double as well.
Phelps will get into yellow and places off angle.
Guys need
you actually spot CTs holding from this position if you have an off. Slacks does so by zooming in and jumping, then tags them and proceeds to kill him. Taco flashes
I feel like I have so much
at the top of this line on the sign.
Run out of my nose all the time.
This flash will blind stay here, assisting the kill for Phelps, swinging from Ivy.
I hope it will stop.
S-Attack smokes B main, standing quarter of quad, aims bottom left of white, then jump throw.
That's actually nice.
Flash, stand next to quad.
I really like this. Didn't know S-Attack was playing B.
Sampayas with an A nade set from ramp sandbags. He mollies Ivy, aiming at the top right corner of the danger sign. Then crouch and jump throw. He follows up with a flash Ivy by then runs forward and jump throw.
Well, this is really a nice nade set. Because, like, this Molo, normally you throw it from over here. So when they hear the Molo getting thrown from here, they don't expect it to go in here. Like, especially not when you hear jumping on the wall and stuff. So Fusi will not know that this Molo is coming for him until, like, now. You can see him moving in a little bit more. So, like, and then he flashes in the back of his teammates, so now Fusi is blind. And then he smokes left side bomb slide. That's so fucking sick. The flash actually failed a little bit, but yeah, that's a sick nade set. Like, this is really next level.
Here, then runs forward and jump throw.
He doesn't run far enough, I think.
The flash does assist the kill.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, Tumbo, it is kind of.
Res with a lineup to molly A site to stop and or to delay the plant. He will align himself with the number 0 on the wall, then takes a couple steps to his left and left click throw. Alex takes a lot of damage from the molly and Res spams.
I think that's just on feeling. I don't think he has
Alex
a lineup for that.
Site, standing on top of the end of the board, aims inside
don't
the
think
square
it's
below
necessary.
the beam and left click throw.
There's good flash
also.
also.
A B retake flash with the same lineup from the same position. NaToSaphiX crouches on catwalk and crosses over without being spotted by Shiro, and he gets onto stairs and kills Exile. From Shiro's POV, he is holding for any peeks.
Wow.
However, won't see NaToSaphiX crossing the stairs.
That's smart, Patrick.
When retaking ramp,
spiller du om FPL-spot igen snart? Du kan sagtens finde FPLC. Jeg tror ikke, jeg kommer til at have nok kampe FPLC, desværre. Men det kan det være på et eller andet tidspunkt, jeg gør. Men ja, med FPL, jeg kommer ikke til at spille det alligevel, hvis jeg kun kan spille i aften. Altså om aftenen, det er derfor, jeg blev smidt ud i the first place. På grund af inactivity, så det giver ikke rigtig mening for mig at kvalificere.
So that means there's a high chance there's a player holding from Ivy. Jame will then get run boosted over to peak Ivy, however Fuzi falls back. Gambit are going to use the same run boost when retaking ramp.
I've never seen this run boost
spots
before.
a player sandbags when he gets run boosted over. He sees the nades coming from bottom yellow and kills Rez. Here's what the run boost looks like from Fuzi's POV.
That's fucking sick.
Very hard shot to hit.
That's actually fucking sick.
He gets boosted initially to peak sandbags and he spots Jame, however gets down and he'll ask for another boost where he kills Jame, who saw the first boost but wasn't expecting the boost to come into play again and gets killed.
That's actually sick.
Flashes mid-window
really
from the
sick. Really sick.
T-spawn. He will align himself with a beam after the one with the cone, stands on the paint, aims at the ladder on the left, then runs forward and jump through.
Whoa, the flash is window. That's really sick.
DOS holding from window, assisting the kill for Hobbit. Fuzi has a set lineup from back Tetris to wallbang default. He uses his knife to aim the middle of default, then pulls out his op. He will just need to scope and shoot.
I can tell you that this is
that lineup from back
Tetris to text lineup, I'm pretty sure.
He uses his knife to aim the middle of default, then pulls out his op. He will just need to scope and shoot. The reason why he does this so early is in case the T's do the wall smokes, which in case he wouldn't be able to see default.
At least I remember NaToSaphiX had a lineup for this, but I asked him about it and he is lining up with the pictures. Like at the top, you know.
Mid-ramp for the
pictures of the players. It's fucking insane. Is there a link for this video? I can give it to you as soon as I'm done here. Actually, I'll just do it now. Fuck it. But yeah, you should go check out this guy. He's called NartOutHere. It's really, he really makes sick content.
For the smoke. For the molly, he backs up again. Stands up, backs up. For the lineup, he crouches behind the sandbags, aims above the E, stands up, backs up, runs forward, and left click throw the smoke. For the molly, he backs up again and aims above the sandbag and forward and left click throw.
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice.
Quick tip, if you're playing inside this corner outside stairs where Jabby is holding, you could be spotted from CTs on stairs and you won't be able to see them back. Exile is able to see Jabby sticking out and kills him.
That's kind of stupid game design, you know, like
a front B site lurk
should probably be a little bit.
Stand next to the box, aims here, walks 2 steps forward and left and right click throw. The smoke blocks off default. Fuzi smokes elevators from mid.
En ting at lave de combos med næse på en play, så man husker det official. Fanflot, ja. Folk er seriøst gode til det spil her. It's a nice smoke. I've actually never seen this smoke thrown. But it's really a sick smoke to know.
CT pistol in the corner of this block, aims at this part of the box, forward and jump throw.
It's actually really a sick smoke. The only problem is you probably need to mull a window first. It's a little
on
bit
CT pistol, Tessus has flashes
for
or for B, stand next to this yellow thing. For the mid flash, he aims at this rooftop, then left click throw. If the T's go B, he could flash over the mid wall with a run throw.
Yeah, that's
down
nice
mid holding play here at the start round inside elevators. He jumps onto the cone, aims at the bottom of this railing, then left click throw.
Never seen this before.
Drop him a smoke, and Tessus will go on to play solo A using his utility to try to delay the T's as Heroic focus on B and mid.
Yeah,
some teams are
that's
using
nice smoke,
this cave stack where one player spooks on the box and the other player holds below. This might cause the T's peeking to be thrown off on where to aim, as well as running into 2 CTs holding.
View model lineups, that hot lineups, yeah, it's insane. When I heard it from him, it's like, that's such a fucking NaToSaphiX thing to do.
NaToSaphiX smokes temple from the right doorway wall main. While stand, he aims as shown, then left click throw. The smoke won't leave any gaps.
That's very nice smoke.
It gets killed. NaToSaphiX smokes temple from the right doorway wall main. While stand, he aims as shown, then left click throw.
No idea what he lines up with,
leave any gaps. As you saw, he clears a boost first before throwing the smoke. NIP will use this smoke to split A. NaToSaphiX Molly's cave door that also covers pillar. It's mainly used to push out any oppers holding cave from the doorway. He stands to the right of the.
You do this from a lot of positions though. I've never seen it from this one though.
Throw. The molly burns.
Oh, that's actually a really nice. Whoa, and then wait, did someone molo? Where is this other molo coming from? Because Surely this is not his Molo.
Snatchy.
Nah, it can't be right.
NIPXQA,
I don't know, that's at least fucking sick.
playing triple throws a defensive smoke to his left that buys him time and allows his teammates to rotate in to help him. Sobol moves to the back left where he can see over triple and kills Fuzi, then finds the last kill into Plopsky.
Wow, this is sick. Really sick by Sobol.
Triple? Exit throws a similar smoke, but his doesn't go as far towards the left of triple. He then gets onto the back left platform where he has a long way to work with, and he ends the round with 3
People
kills.
are sick.
Well played by Exit.
That's actually fucking sick. Especially in pistol round where you have used P silencer. Yeah, right, well, that's true. Just wondering, are there any kind of specialists in each organization just to figure out new smokes, etc., and then teach it to the players?
Axel has a set lineup for the one
no, I think we will see it in the future, maybe, if it keeps growing. But right now, it's like the coaches and the players. In some cases, it could also be like, for example, an analyst. He doesn't have maybe as much work as a coach on like practice days. Like he would probably still sit and watch through, but it could be worth it to just have your coach watching through the practices mainly. And then having the analyst finding new grenades, for example. Then analysts, they mainly come into play when you actually have an opponent, you know.
Down, then right-click through. Make your way out to spot the play. At the start of the round, smokes in Molly's elbow. He will position himself behind the wall. For the smoke, he aims at this vine, then left-click throw.
This is a nice
Molly,
nade
aims at the bottom of this wall, then jump
That is a very nice
nade. As you can see, the
set.
Molly covers a large part of the area. However, there
This
is
is a very
space
nice
on the corner that it doesn't.
nade set. I
One
like that
play
one.
you can make as an opera on T side is rushing out lane at the start of the round into Cheetah.
Wow.
You can catch the CTs off guard as most of the time they'll be throwing a molly.
This is such a nice
Once
angle
you
to hold
catch yourself
late
mad in
with
here, make
AWP
sure
as
you have a
well.
teammate behind
Like,
you to smoke out the molly. Here, Hades does
Lever
the
du
same
stadig at
play.
Twitch?
Johnson
Ja, altså det er ikke sådan, jeg tjener super meget på det, men
holding the door where you
det er det, jeg arbejder på lige nu.
Big Clan will boost over the CT smoke thrown by Fnatic on A site. Searson is able to see over the smoke.
Okay, only a few tricks left, guys. Then we start playing some face.
I can see this boost being used more often, so be careful as tees. Dexter has an alternative door smoke that blocks off door and the box. He stands behind pillar.
I think I know where this one's gonna land.
Aims at the plant on this left wall.
I've never seen this lineup, but I saw Nico throw something like this. It's actually fucking sick.
Then he is going to flash.
Because the crazy thing about this smoke is that you can stand here and play the headshot angles up here. So when you smoke here, the T's are still pressured up here as well. Whereas if you just smoke the door, I mean, I don't know, there's still pressure, but the T's can like more easily just peek you or hold an angle on you.
Flash Shady C to push through the smoke through the door.
Whoa.
He aims at the top square, then left click throw.
That's actually pretty sick.
C will get the kill into a blind lackey.
Wow, and he gets an AK and the bomb.
Play. After Dexter smokes, JD
it's pretty fucking nice.
His way down banana where he peeks towards lane. He kills Krad. Then
yeah, look, this is what I mean. Like you can play this headshot and you can see Krad has to have so much focus on it, right? But now Krad can't hold cave, so he has to like decide, do I want to hold banana or cave? And it's just so uncomfortable. The best play I think the T's can make is like flashing out and running out in this space. But then they could have an AWP at the top, just holding, you know? So it's like, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. That smoke is a little bit sick, I think.
Stound doesn't see anyone long, and Refresh will go back to spam
that's
ninja
smart.
through the cave wood wall and kills Flames.
Wow, also
this
fucking
boost
smart.
for T-Oppers in A main to peak temple is so good. Every time I've seen it being used, it works. Give it a try next time you play Ancient.
Wow.
One of the strongest position for an opera.
What's that video? It's like just new CSGO pro tips and tricks,
this
basically.
Position James is holding to watch B doors. As long as you have someone watching your mid, so you don't get flanked window, then you
Isn't
are
that
set
mid
for
molly
an
too late?
pick if the T
I think
do
it's
plan on
like, yeah,
taking.
too late. They could
It's
probably
very
run
hard for
past it,
T's to
but
trade,
it's pretty
putting
nice
you
if they
in position
don't
as you
immediately
fall
run out,
back
you
to
know.
cave right after your shot. If you want to make a play when the T's are coming out main,
Are you going to play any match me your face messages? Yes, I will.
you could smoke to the right of triple and then get on top of triple, where you have a one way to work with. Config gets
This
one
is
kill,
nice.
then falls back to CT and plays retake.
Don't think he needs to fall back there, actually. Because I don't think they know where he is.
G2 post plant A site, and Jax gets boosted near main to peek over boost, and he catches flip by surprise. Config with an easy house smoke, stand to the right of this stone, aim between these leaves here, then left click throw.
That is quite easy. Oh, it goes very deep as well. That's
That's the
fucking
end
nice.
of the video. Please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on for future pro tricks video.
Wow.
Like and comment. I appreciate.
Okay, guys.